And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Heading left after the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Sparty. They strike first in this national title bout.
Well, that's how you start a national championship game off, with a touchdown on the very first play.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Positive yards.
Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Michigan State. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up.
Here we go.
They're going to run the option. Good pitch it. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5.
Let's go. Break. Single, single.
On the ground, it's done. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Russell. The sure hands. It's done. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll change the pre-snap look now. A deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype in the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. NC State needs to convert this fourth down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He can go. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, NC State. The defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hall. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half, this back is having a big day.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Finley. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the Spartans will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, the huge hit there, you have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom. Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Spartans will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. A handoff from the shotgun. Jukes to get free. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 10-yard line. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Russell. Deep shot toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. He makes the catch. So the 2-point conversion makes this game dead even as we reach halftime. The Spartans will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Russell. He lets it go. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Short pass finds the tight end. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. The big tight end will not be denied. What a play. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left. As a 4th down stop, the offense will take over in cross territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's Finley. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Bought some time, now lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. The quarterback will just sneak it now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sparty. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. So a 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Quick throw over the middle. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Offense on the field to take over. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Looking deep to the right side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Spartans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Chewing clock with the running game. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.